Pittsburgh Steeltoes on the left. Sara Kaljuvee to bring out the side, and the Texas team on the right are ready to go as well. Megan Sanders, their captain, MVP of the Club Sevens National Championships a few years ago. The home side getting the applause and the roar you would expect here at Highmark Stadium. Place also known as the City of Bridges, 446 to be precise. Here come the Texas side, who went down to the headliners 20 points to 19. And an absolute thriller in the semi-finals earlier today. Pittsburgh Steeltoes losing to locals 22-14. That's how they find their way here into the third place game. Both these two sides will not feature in DC, but pride is on the line to finish with a victory, particularly for the side in picture, the Steeltoes, in front of their home fans. A lot of big names to keep your eyes on. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Steeltoes went down and walked past Sara after the first game. They were hurt. I know how they feel. Shout out Retrievers, but they got a lot to give. They got some amazing players, and they've talked about them. Mambe, Sullivan, Sara Kaljuvee, a whole lot of them. Hogan-Rochester there, just pumping up, ready for this game. Plenty of big names in there. Of course, so do the Texas team as we look here. Tasha Ignacio, Elena Saili, their football lose the last game. Kristen Thomas, another one to look out for, a USA representative. Olympians all over the park.
Here we go, women's third place game at Highmark Stadium. Chris Thomas leaps in the air. She's done for the US Eagles on the HSBC World Rugby Series countless times. Have possession for them as they look to go down the short side. Saili with a no-look ball. What a skill. Down the near side, Ricky Hennig takes the contact. Ian Saili with a dive pass. You don't see that a lot. Ignacio to the right, looking for a handoff. Janine Denevo. This time they go low. Penalty for the Texas side. They keep the momentum going to the short side. Nice little dummy from Tasha Ignacio. Debuted in Dubai 2023 for the Blackfern Sevens across Saili. Hennig gets tackled well into the 22. Saili with a quick recycle. Feeds it up to Thomas, who's there, connecting! It's New Zealand to the USA. Saili to Thomas, and takes a strike burst.
Oh, that was just relentless, and it's so quite fitting that it was Thomas to finish that off, because she was the one who got the position off the kickoff in the first place to set off this whole phase of play. Saili with her footwork once again, and Thomas just identifies to run off her shoulder, and she gets a try for her team on the left side. As Campos is unsuccessful with the conversion, but that woman right there is causing so much havoc. Saili here with her footwork takes in about 3 Steeltoes. So by the time Thomas identifies where to inject herself off Saili's shoulder, it was too late. Great USA Sevens man.
Thomas back. I love what she does as well. Volunteers with the Kitchens for Good in San Diego, preparing nutritious meals for those in need. Wonderful ambassador for the sport. Steeltoes drop it. That is not what their fans wanted.
Another result of retaining your kickoffs is it puts pressure onto the team to fix that up straight away, and it's a ball, but hard to hang on there for White.
Bind.
So Texas team with a set piece play. Keep your eye on Thomas once again.
Ignacio to Thomas in midfield. Early release. Good tackle on Erica Legaspi. Biochemistry and Psychology at University of Washington has the penalty. Quick tap. Ignacio around the short side. Tricky little playmaker. Hennig to Campos, the Brazilian international. Just a slight bit of obstruction coming there from Denevo.
We haven't seen that rule penalised much this weekend. Kaljuvee goes quick though.
Quick ball. Okpara over the 20. Nice little run of the halfway line. Kaljuvee down the short side. Looking at a link up. Good little step from Unga. Unga catch for it. Salome. Welcome to Camile White on support. Running some good angles. Texas come good on deep.
Oh, Ignacio came through with a physical hit she had to make to stop the momentum that the Steeltoes had a wee sniff of, and then she gets to her feet and steals the ball. That's the experience of the contracted Blackburn Sevens player. So the team opts for the scrum. Relax it down.
Crouch.
Plenty of firepower out in their backline to feed as well.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half of the third place game. Texas side, she's strong. 20 points to 19 against the headliners in their first semi-finals game. Heartbreak for them, looking to bounce back here with a victory. Chris Thomas, strong fender, she rides the tackle. Campos looking to recycle, but just a bunch of black and yellow jerseys in front from the Steeltoes. Does well, does the Olympian. Ricky Henning down the short touch. Saidi comes on the outside. Alina Saidi for the Texas team. What a pickup she has been from Southland, New Zealand. Does the damage from their own 22.
Whawhetai lover, Alina Saidi. Another shout out to the Southland Stags, where she's from. That was just patience and persistence from the Texas team. They kept hitting the same area of the field, demanding the Steeltoes keep up with them. And a little bit of a taxi from the halfback of the ruck set up Saili into a nice wee space there. But of course she had a long way to run to bring it home. Ball bounces off the upright there. So we see here, nice little taxi from the halfback. It puts Alina on the outside of that Pittsburgh defender. And there's just no way you can recover from it when they hit it at pace like that. So Ely just sails in. Classy from the Blackburn Sevens player.
Such a wonderful talent. Promising netball player as well, contracted straight out of high school. And now a rugby superstar. Campos with a restart. Chris Thomas again. Carbon copy. Couple of great steps. Chris Thomas, are you kidding me? What a breakout from the Texas side. Campos is there, but they're up just too late. Steeltoes get over it. So it's a quick tap. Down by 10 points. Sammy Sullivan into the front. Sammy Sullivan's got wheels. Good tracking down. Denevo with a stunning tackle. Kaljuvee says the numbers are plenty on that far side. Okpara looking for the wide ball. Unga, good tackle. Was held as well with Salome Unga.
If you tackled and held, you must release the ball. And when you're at pace and you hit the ground, it's not easy to do, to quickly release it without knocking it on and jump back to your feet.
Scrum called.
Ref deemed it not quick enough.
We have sub. Yep.
End to end we are going. Putting the end in tremendous. These women are out there, wowee.
Ruby to be here all day with the puns, I love it. I'm Dallas Stanford, Gabri Kim pitch side. Brilliant to have you wherever you're tuning in for the Eastern Conference Finals in the Premier Rugby Sevens. Mentioned DC coming up on August 6th. How do you feel?
Back on.
2 teams from the East, 2 from the West will collide.
Crouch.
And the Western side, we saw the men, the Rocky Mountain Experts and Rhinos ex-loggerheads, the women and the Northern Loonies. And the Rocky Mountain Experts will contest there. Thomas, very good in this game, gets a big strong fan. Good cover hit though from Kaljuvee. Canadian spot of the US international. He's looking to break away. Denevo on
push,
get away through. The former Exeter Chiefs and the UK player. Ignacio picks up and goes for it. Clever thinking. Left the ball on the ground. Got to her feet. Chasers are coming. But Tasha Ignacio will finish this one. What a score that is in Pittsburgh. Another player that's made a steal.
That is a skill at pace to be tackled, release the ball and pop back up quicker than the defense can keep up with you. Another whawhetai level. Thank you very much to Ignacio. Both of those women there, professional rugby players from New Zealand with a toolkit to burn on the Sevens field, which they are utilising absolutely. As Campos adds an extra 2 going into half-time, but look at this. Taisha gets to the ground, releases the ball completely. There is space between her and the ball, making it legal and making it so hard to keep up with. The Steeltoes valiantly chase her right to the end, but alas, it's still 17-0 heading into the break.
That's right, third place women's game. 17 zip it is. Texas team lead the Steeltoes, and time for us to go pitch side to get a word from Recap.
Yeah, we talked earlier about how this is the first ever professional rugby event in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We've got some awesome fans. The Feasby family, Brooklynn Feasby, plays for the Steeltoes, and her parents and a few others have come donning hard hats, steel-toed boots, and reflector gear. And you can see in the stands, it's incredible. And when I got a chance to talk with Melanie Feasby, her mom, she said, you know, we're just so proud to see her out here. Her sister, Kennedy Feasby, also plays for the Loonies. Unfortunately, won't get to see both of them play in DC, but a really cool story. And one last thing I'll add, when they were in Austin supporting her in the first stop, they actually were at the hotel, told some random guy about the rugby event, and he got so excited that he went and saw the event in Austin, loved it so much, and he flew out here to see the event again. I mean, talk about growing the sport one person at a time, so really cool to see the Feasby family representing the Steeltoes here.
It's a festival of Feasbys, that's for sure. Thank you, Bree. Lovely to see the outfits, the style, and the passion, of course, of new fans joining in left, right, and centre. It's what you want from this glorious game. In the Olympics as well, of course, the US yet to medal on the men's or women's side. There will be players from both these sides that eventually in the PR7s will represent their country.
This is just an illustration to show you the connection of this Texas team. Look at Thomas there, eyes up, connects with Saley, makes eye contact, and runs right off his shoulder perfectly to receive her pop. Really good chemistry in this Texas team. Shows why they were within one single point of the first competition's winners, the headlines.
Pittsburgh trail by 3 scores, 15-0. And the Texas side receive this. Denevo goes straight up the middle. Just loses the footing to the ground. Pressure from Pittsburgh, but looking to bounce out of this one is Ricky Hennig. Thomas gets a bounce pass. Has to clean things up, does a couple of great little jump steps. He's a US international player. Third US player to reach 30 tournaments after Lev Kelter and Lauren Doyle. And now the gap opens up. Erica Ferris searches for support to the halfway line. Campos is there. Ball available for the Texas team. Numbers to the left-hand side. Nice dummy thrown in. And Luiza Campos now spots a gap. The Brazilian international being chased by Thunen. And a good tackle from Sullivan in the air. Legansky at rock time. Janine Denevo gets the band. What a power runner. And a powerful try for Texas.
Denevo, oh, let's go. Once again, she's been one of the most impressive strikers with ball in hand this weekend. Just determination, doesn't give up. And the whole Texas team were right with Campos when she made that break. I've played against Campos many times on the World Series. She's a very hard worker from Brazil, the kicker on your screen. But wow, that's some kind of support from Denevo. Adds the 2 points. Great teamwork from the team, but we have to give it to the Steeltoes for chasing that break. Look at this from Sammy Sullivan. Just absolute valiance for her team. We've seen that a couple of times from her, just chasing to the bitter end. But Denevo too determined in the end.
4 tries on the board for the Texas side. I mentioned the heartbreak they had in the first game, losing 20 points to 19 against the headliners. They're on song here with under 5 to go in the third place game. Though we will not see them featured in DC. Just the nature of the game. On Thunen, able to get that one, and then Kaljuvee's there. Going up the middle, Thunen, nice little support play, but then again getting ahead of the support carriers. So blocking.
Yeah, she got the call there.
Scrum here.
Happens when your players get in the way of each other. Bit of miscom. And if you affect the defender, you do get penalised for it.
Rhinos Rugby is an official pathway for all PR7s franchises. Visit rhinosrugby.com to start your journey. Team continue with possession. Chance now for the home side, the Pittsburgh Steeltoes, looking for a couple of jukes in midfield. Mambe. Law school out of Pippingham. Still to the right, Sara Kaljuvee. What a player she's been in these couple of tournaments. Kaljuvee sucks in a couple of would-be tackles, and Sophie Feller is there in support. Mambe now linking up really nicely. Thunen looks for a little kick, and then in the end finds support runner. Sammy Sullivan is there. Can't quite connect. So they dive for the touchline. So just going astray there for the Steeltoes.
Oh, this is ferocious efforts from both teams. Steeltoes doing all they can. They've got 3 minutes to turn that donut into some points. Sammy Sullivan will look to defend this line out. Plenty of experience at doing it.
Good set piece from the Texas side. Ignacio links Thomas. What a handful she's been. Legaspi, nicknamed Legs, goes on the outside. Good tackle. Sophie Feller strikes it down. They want possession to Pittsburgh. Quick ball needed. Kaljuvee. Thunen leaves it behind. Mambe under all sorts of trouble inside the 22. And the Pittsburgh side have a long way to go. Kaljuvee knocks one to the ground as the Canadian international. And then lets it go free. Support runners are there. Texas, though, they've been so good on D.
Oh, Thomas has been amazing as well. Another steal for her stats.
Couple of goose steps looking to come on this near side. They're up 24 points to nothing already. Good linking. Beautiful left-footed step. Erica Farias is real. Next to it.
Farias with the fearless footwork. Oh, that was something to watch. And as you can see, the Texas team just showing how much more they have to give in this competition. Conversion goes astray. But that was just some kind of play from Farias as we have another look here. Saeli half feeds it. Ignacio Bolt. Left foot too quick. Blink and you'll miss it. A better angle even. Bang. Really difficult to defend. Sleek, sensational, Dylan.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't know where that energy came from, but I need some of that. Whatever she's been drinking or eating, sign me up.
Send it to the commentary box, please, Faraz. Come on.
A big lead, 29 points to nothing. 5 different try scorers so far for the Texas team. Lauren Truck, John Coombe-Lilly will be very happy with their performance in this game. Just over a minute to go. Can the Steeltoes get something on the board? Camile White, graduating the fall from Penn State. Moves it to Mambe, has been a handful again. Mambe gets through a couple. Mambe trying to link up. It's there with Kaljuvee. Provides a nice little offload, looking to step and weave their magic on that far side. Thunen comes in, good pickup. The link is there for the Steeltoes. Oh, the penalty goes to Texas. Time and time again they've done that.
Taisha Ignacio, most silly. Being strong over that ball. Just the experience and the composure to give the referee the right picture. Strong on her feet, hands on the ball, lifting, getting the penalties all day. It's not just her though, Dallin. Thomas is getting steals, Saeli's doing offloads. The whole team across the board are just doing their role so well. And as a result, that's the score.
Yeah, I was going to say, in this tournament, they're one of the top sides. Unfortunate not to see them contest in DC. Just that little 1-point loss going against the headliners. Have hurt them earlier, but what a great performance by them. 29-0 final play for them. Saeli looking to keep it alive. Thomas is in midfield, offers a good switch. Chris Thomas yet again draws a couple. One-handed ball. Sammy Sullivan almost came in with a little steal there. And in the end, it's the Texas side that hooped this one out. Chris Thomas says, enough is enough. We'll take this victory. 29 points to nothing. 3rd place in Pittsburgh. A fine performance from the Texas outfit.
Absolutely, they can hold the heads up high. And I can say from experience, it does hurt when you're not going to DC, but it makes a difference when you finish on a proud performance. And even though the Steeltoes have a 0, they did some amazing, mighty moves as well. But congratulations to the Texas team for coming together. They had a new roster as well. They played well, the chemistry was good. And I think they did the state proud. And the home crowd can be proud of these guys as well.
Trying to avoid you.
The Steeltoes, especially Sullivan, those chasers right till the end. Kaljuvee's efforts, her leadership. It's been a good day for them.
Yeah, it really has. Plenty to cheer about, plenty of highlights for these players and their families.
First ever time too, the Premier Rugby Sevens has had these new teams, 2 separate conferences. Bit of history made, you know, they made here.
Yeah, absolute history indeed. You said 2 conferences, roller coaster of emotions as well. United Championship still on the line as well. Aggregate points from both the men's and women's side. It's always nice to see the group celebration and emotions players display after a tournament.
Absolutely, there's plenty of emotion, plenty of drama. Someone should make a podcast about it. Hang on, you already have one down and it's called the roller coaster because that's exactly what a sevens tournament is.